What's up folks, my name is Felix, welcome back to a new video. Today we are going to talk about basedrate because they launched yesterday and they have very juicy APIs in their farms, and we also of course want to talk about their native token performance and what is coming in the future in this protocol. Today we have launch season in several projects. Again, we saw basedrate yesterday. Today is the pre-sale of Foxify ongoing. Tomorrow will be the Baldex launch. Then we will have a lot of launches in October, and as well today the accrue pre-sale is happening. So yeah, a lot of ways to spend your money. One pre-sale I wanted to mention in this video especially is the pre-sale of Foxify, because it just went live around an hour ago once I started this video, and there you can see we already collected almost 100k, so all the whitelisted can currently purchase, and this will end after 24 hours and then it is open for the public until the 2nd of October. And the hard cap here is sitting at 800k. The fully diluted value at launch will just be at 9.5 million and the market cap will be at around 500k. And they have directly a listing on MaxD once they launch on the 10th of October. So I think the price will massively volatile and we can expect some access over there. That's why I already put some funds into this pre-sale. I, for example, already jumped into the private pre-sale where I bought one of those NFTs, and it completely depends on how the pre-sale goes, and then I will put more into this one. I just wanted to let you know that this is currently online. If you are on the whitelist and be able to purchase already some tokens in the pre-sale, you can find out if you look into those Google documents, if your wallet address is listed over there. So probably if you filled in your data in those Google Docs, you should be qualified and you can already purchase. Purchasing is allowed with USDC, so the native USDC on Arbitrum, and you should have some ETH in your wallet. I would say at least $1 to buy your tokens to get the transaction through. And the link for it is beta.foxify.trade/presale. I will of course provide this link down in the description box that you don't get scammed or anything similar. So now we want to get into basedrate, a tomb fork which already launched, for example, on the Pulse chain a few months ago, and now they decided to come over to Base. And currently, if we take a look in the farms, we can see very high returns over here. So of course, those are farms with the native tokens, with the PEG token as well with the share token. There you get 8 and 17% daily. I, for example, because I didn't get into the pre-sale, chose to go the conservative way, and I took Arrow and USDBC and put them into the farm where I still get 4.5% daily with just a deposit fee of 2%. Currently, we have around 600k locked into the protocol. The prices of the tokens look still good. We are sitting at roughly 2.1k at the B-Rate token, which is the PEG token, which should usually be pegged 1-to-1 to Ethereum. Ethereum is around 1.6k, so we are trading over PEG, but the pre-salers didn't get all of their tokens yet. The token distribution is split up on 72 hours, so every epoch they will get some of their tokens. You can see the epoch here if you jump over to the boardroom. Here's the timer which runs down, and here's the epoch counter which shows you where we are currently with this protocol. The B-Share token chart looks, well, quite similar to the B-Rate token chart. We're currently sitting at 3.5k, and this is basically the token you should take profits in. You also get B-Share distributed if you stake your funds here on the platform. So again, I'm currently in the Arrow USDBC pair because it's the conservative one. This one has no connection to the native trading pairs. Of course, if the volume dies down, the APRs will go down as well. If you want to go even more conservative, you can choose ETH and USDBC, but there we have a 4% deposit fee, and you just, yeah, I say just, but it's still a lot, get 1% daily APR. Now you might want to ask how you can create these LPs and stake them over here. That's quite simple. So you just go to liquidity over here and click on add liquidity, and this will lead you over to Aerodrome because that's the liquidity provider for basedrate. And then you just come over to the dashboard and click on new deposit. Well, it says I have to switch to Base because I'm still on Arbitrum. So you have to be on the Base network, have to have some Ethereum and the tokens you want to pair. Then in this case, I have some Arrow tokens and USDBC. Then you choose the amount. For example, I just have 4.2 0.27 Arrow tokens here currently available. Then you have to give the allowance for the USDBC, or for example B-Rate, B-Share, Ethereum, or whatever token you're using. And in the second step, you'd click on deposit, which then creates the LP. And then it's important you don't stake it over here on Aerodrome. No, you just go back to basedrate, you go back to the staking pools. And for example, if you created this pair, you just go to pool and stake your funds over here. There your LP balance should be shown once you connected your wallet up here, and then you can stake it and you should immediately see that you earned some B share. Of course, it depends on the amount you put in here, and remind yourself you have deposit fees if you stake Arrow and USDBC or wrapped ETH and USDBC, because the other pairs are free. There is no deposit fee, but of course those tokens will be way more volatile, and the daily APRs depend on the liquidity in the pools and of course on the volume which is generated through the protocol. If you can't find, for example, the contract addresses for the B-Rate or B-Share tokens, just jump over to their docs where the contract address is listed over here. So you just jump over to Basescan and click on copy the contract address. So you just click on copy address, come back to Aerodrome, paste in this address, and that should find your token. You just click on the token and then you can also create the native pairs. One last thing I wanted to mention, which they included because they saw what didn't work in previous tomb forks, they included a tax system which they call Poseidon. And therefore, when the token B-Rate, for example, trades above peg, there will be additional taxes, especially when the token trades below peg. So if it's below 0.5 of the peg, there is a 20% tax if you sell the B-Rate token. The same counts for B-Share. The more it goes below peg, the higher the taxes get when you sell your tokens. Just that you know about it, you can do your own research again in the docs of the protocol. That should do it for this video. I hope that gave you some new input. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. All the links again will be provided in the description box. And if you don't want to miss future videos on basedrate or Foxify or on other potentially promising DeFi projects, you might want to subscribe to my channel because I release them almost on a daily basis. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.